And then Creature is swimming with like a little snorkel.
So it's gonna be the strawberries and melted chocolates.
Yeah, they were shoplifting. This is during team member previews. Now, someone talked who was not supposed to talk.
Okay guys, we're back at Universal Studios Florida. It is time for a massive Epic Universe update. We have info about what's going on with the annual Passholder preview days. Helios is opening early. That's gonna be very interesting. And then also one of the biggest leaks in Universal Studios history just happened today, a couple of minutes ago. So we're gonna talk about that. And then also talk about Back to the Future returning to the Universal Parks. On that note, it's a beautiful day. Let's go in.
Now, there's not going to be any kind of overlay or event, I believe, until the summertime to promote, you know, the anniversary of Jaws and then also the new Jurassic World film. All right, they're still working on the gift shop over here. We have a wall over here now, construction wall city. April was kind of the slower time before the summertime crowds get in, so that's why they do a lot of this maintenance work during this month. Yeah, so Studio Suites is still under construction, and the wall is just working on, I guess, the pavement or drainage over there.
Okay, so let's talk about Universal Studios UK or Universal Studios Great Britain. As you know, it's been heavily rumored for a very long time. It's been officially confirmed, and they released concept art. A little later in the video, we will be talking about every single land because it all got leaked. I don't know by who, but we now know what's coming in 6 years. It's gonna be interesting because it is gonna take 6 years because it rains so much in the UK, so I'm interested to see how they're gonna manage all the rain while building a massive theme park.
Pop into 5 and dime, see if there's anything new. They've changed the window display a little bit. They have a portrait of Creature, and it comes down here to the mugs, and then the new Funko Pop. Then in this display window, they got Creature, and then they also have Creature's seat. This was actually in the Monsters Cafe, so they reused that little prop. But there's the back scratcher.
We should be having an HHN update pretty soon. We should be getting an announcement pretty soon. We should get our first kind of tease, I think, of the event.
And the Tribute store has now been closed.
Oh. Long live the rat. There's still a little rat to find. So I'm guessing, does this confirm that it's returning here for the summertime? Because there's a little rat here. And then over here is a little swamp monster. He still remains.
Had to pop over here and see the Jules Verne train. We got some more info about FanFest, which happens in what, like a week and a half, 2 weeks? The Universal Studios Hollywood, so they released a new little trailer for
go there. Universal FanFest Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood, an all-new immersive fan event. Experience the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime all in one night. Start select nights April 25th through May 18th. Universal FanFest Nights, only at Universal Studios Hollywood.
All right, so Helios, the Helios Grand, the new Epic Universe Hotel. The opening date is now April 16th. So days have gone on sale. Before it was gonna be May 22nd, but now it's opening on April 16th. On the websites, everything is live. Bookings are available. Stays starting April 16th, 2025 for Helios Grand Hotel. Day guest parking, $125 to park at frickin' Helios. What in the world? For $3 more, you can get daily valet though. Hopefully it is not like Terra Luna or Stella Nova.
Here's an Amity bathroom update. Starting to take off the roof now. This has been a long project. I have no idea when this is gonna be done or finished being renovated. All right, so over here at Streetcar Snacks, they've added a whole new menu now. They have orange chicken on a stick, they got beef on a stick, and then some seared ahi tuna. It's kind of hard to see the menu.
Now they didn't have the tuna, so we're just gonna do the two meats on a stick. So we're gonna do the orange chicken saute. It's kind of an orange sauce with cilantro on it. It's got a kick to it. Tender and flavorful. If you've ever had the samples from the mall, of just like the little chicken barbecue samples, it tastes like that. Solid orange chicken, but with a little bit of kick to it. Then we got the Asian beef saute, sliced steak, soy glaze with toasted spicy peanuts. 7.5. It's just very kind of generic and nothing really special to it, where I feel like the orange chicken had that little bit of heat to it. So I'll do 8.5 on the chicken, 7.5 on the steak.
Josh is making the drink right now, but a little fun little detail. When you're looking at the menu, right, we're at the Alcatraz bar, there are bars that they've kind of, they're breaking through the prison bars. You can see the little filer down there.
Actually, I like to call it a shark.
All right, so Josh said this is the most underrated drink at the Alcatraz bar. It's called the Alcatraz New Amsterdam Vodka, Chambord, Triple Sec, Sour Mix with Sprite. Reminds you of like a Sunday brunch. It's like a mimosa vibe to it. Nice and sweet, but not overpowering. Vodka just kind of like hides there in the shallows like a shark. I'm gonna do like a 9 out of 10 on this thing.
They've started building a house back there for HHN, it looks like. We'll cover that in the next HHN update.
The first Epic Universe portal has appeared in Atlanta. As you know, these are gonna be traveling to different cities. So Universal Apex tweeted out this. This is the big Universal tour. So on Epic Universe updates, they posted this. Checked out the Epic Universe portal tour opening and ... Honestly, kind of underwhelming, but still pretty cool. Plus a free Epic Universe shot glass we got to keep. It was completely empty during peak hours. There's a sweepstakes entry sign. Team members offering to take a pick. One portal side with concept art and another playing a short teaser video. No merch, but they did partner with Coca-Cola to hand out free mini Epic Universe shot glasses filled with limited glittery cherry Coke variant. Cool photo op for sure. It's gonna be interesting to see how well this does and if this actually helps promote the park.
We're gonna pop into Sahara Traders, see if there's any new Universal Studios Monsters merch. They have restocked the Brendan Fraser shirts, and Epic Universe has these special mystery packs. So let's show off those real quick. Let me unboxing them. But you know I'm a sucker for a good mystery pack. Oh, we gotta get them. We gotta see what we get for these little mystery monsters.
There's 7 to collect, $24 a piece. So it's like it's a vinyl figure. Oh, look at that.
We got Kevin's favorite.
Oh, we got Creature.
The Creature.
We'll show you the whole rundown when we get back to office.
Okay, so each one of the mystery packs that you get at Epic Universe, it'll say Bitty Monsters on the top, and then here's a better look at the collection. So the mystery one is gonna be another Dracula one where he's kind of like hanging upside down. But there's 7 to collect. These things are more than just like a little standard studio screamer because there's like a whole little set that comes with them and all these like little accessories. Okay, so the first little bitty monster is gonna be the Bride. The Bride comes with this like little cell phone. They all have accessories. The Bride has like a little zombie pet rat, it looks like. So you're supposed to just put it like on her head right there. And then Creature's like a little play set. So you get this little like dead fish swimming right there. And then Creature is swimming with like a little snorkel. And then also the Bride has this like little electrical coil. Then the Wolfman gets this like little gravestone. It's got like a skull and like some bones, as if he's like a little dog digging up bones in the yard. Then he's got a little corpse hand inside of his mouth. So the mummy comes with a little sarcophagus. You can put him inside, but he's like being unraveled right there. So he's like trying to cover up. We're missing the Dracula and then a chaser Dracula. So the last one, there's gonna be this little like squirrel inside of this little log. So you put the log down. It also comes with like a squirrel inside some flower petals. And then you put a little Frankenstein's monster right there. He's picking some flowers, putting the flowers on top of the little squirrel's head. Then you got the Bride taking a selfie, Creature swimming, the Wolfman digging up some bones, and then you got the one and only mummy. This is the first look at the little bitty monsters. And then each little monster comes with its own little like trading card for the little scene. All right, welcome back. I got 2 more to go. One of the things that people really aren't talking about is the Christmas shop. I thought this was like a year-round Christmas shop, but it's all closed up now. You can't get in there. They still have the Christmas shop over at Island, so if you want some ornaments, you can pick them up over there, but the one here at Studios is closed.
Okay, so annual pass holder previews are coming. Tickets are on sale now, so let's go over that real quick. So this is on the Universal website. Join us for a preview of Universal Epic Universe before grand opening. On sale now. Pass holders get the perks. Preview tickets to Epic Universe are now available for purchase. To visit starting April 17th. Visit all 5 immersive worlds of Epic Universe before the grand opening on May 22nd. Allocated ticket quantities per day will be available just for pass holders. During the preview period, we're putting the final touches in place and rehearsing so attractions and experiences may not be available. So it starts on the 17th and it'll run through May 8th. The first date to sell out is May 3rd, but all the rest of the dates are still wide open. So if you are an AP and want to go, you can purchase a ticket. Now, some of the frequently asked questions were this: will Universal Express products be available to purchase during preview/soft opening period? Express passes for Universal Epic Universe during the preview period will be available to purchase at concierge/guest services kiosks inside the park and at vacation planning centers at the Universal hotels. Will direct transportation to Epic Universe be available from all Universal Orlando hotels? The answer is yes. Guests staying at any Universal Orlando hotel can enjoy complimentary shuttle transportation to Universal Epic Universe beginning April 17th as long as they have a valid theme park admission. Guests staying at Helios will have access to Epic Universe via a dedicated entrance adjacent to the lobby. Can I access Epic Universe as a Helios guest on opening day on the 16th of the hotel? Epic Universe will be in technical rehearsal through April 16th. Guests staying at Universal Helios Grand Hotel will be able to enter Universal Epic Universe via the dedicated hotel entrance beginning at 10 a.m. on April 17th with park admission. Is the park going to be open from May 9th until May 21st? Additional details on preview period will be available soon. Attractions Magazine tweeted out this: when asked in annual pass holder Facebook group if after 4 p.m. express benefit would work at Epic Universe during previews, the response was no. However, they responded with this: premier pass holders will be able to use their Universal Express after 4 p.m. benefit from May 22nd onward with valid theme park admission. If you have a Premier Pass, you're going to get Express at Epic Universe after 4 p.m., which I think is awesome. Then Alicia tweeted out this: yes, parking will be free for Preferred and Premier Pass holders during previews. Your current parking benefit will be valid at Epic Universe during the preview period. Universal Orlando stresses that this will be subject to change, so make sure to follow socials and website for updates.
When you're going, the park isn't ready. A lot of Super Nintendo World paint kind of looks like that over there.
It's a work in progress, right? So if you are buying these annual pass holder tickets, don't expect the park to be finished. I would say it's about 90% done, but it's a lot of those little fine little details that still have to be finished. So when annual pass holders get in there, don't freak out when stuff isn't ready. When it opens on May 22nd and stuff looks like that, then I feel like, you know, annual pass holders and like I have the right to kind of like complain about everything because it's officially been opened and, you know, you're paying full price. But for this preview, Universal's warning you that stuff is not ready. I don't expect people to be riding Ministry at all. Now, if it is open for annual pass holder previews, Ethan tweeted out this, that there's going to be a virtual return time. So there's going to be a virtual return time that'll become available at 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. So I know team members are starting to ride it, but I don't know if it's ready for annual pass holders yet when they come in a couple of days. But if they do, it looks like there is going to be a virtual return time for this attraction, so be prepared.
That's what I got. They said it was added a couple months ago. It's new to me. The milkshakes are great. The food here,
Dude, it looks so good. Like sometimes you're just not in the mood for a big, heavy milkshake. This might be dairy-free because it's just chocolate and strawberries, right? So it's gonna be the strawberries and melted chocolate, souvenir Twosome's mason jar filled with fresh strawberries and melted dark chocolate. Oh my God, that was so good. It's like a couple dozen strawberries chopped up with just like, imagine they melted down a massive dark chocolate bar from Twosome's and layered it. It's not just on top, it's like layered throughout the entire thing. If you're a fan of chocolate covered strawberries, 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
Or if you can't really do milkshakes, do that. That is a great option.
We're gonna pop into the gift shop now. They've added some special little things. These have appeared. These crates are here. This is just a standard pillar like that, but now there's crates. So we got the trading company, got someone's hat. Why is this here? I like it. Does it mean anything, or is it just like new decoration? What does it mean? What's the backstory? Let's see if anything has happened inside the All Halsey boutique. Oh, we got some changes. It's not as Mardi Gras-y anymore. Yeah, there's nothing new. They just removed all the Mardi Gras slight overlay. Now we do have a new little Witch's Brew decoration. All right, $20 also for the Deadly Poison. Honestly, it feels like something you buy at Michael's for like $5. And then $30 for a moth mug.
Do-wop, 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 do. Your turn!
Hi, Justin.
What's up?
What's your favorite dinosaur? Time to redeem yourself.
I don't have a favorite dinosaur, but they're all my favorite dinosaurs.
Oh, like a kid?
Oh, yeah. I love all dinosaurs.
You don't have a favorite pin?
Blue, right here, blue.
Okay, also in Epic Universe news, so for Stardust Racers, remember we saw that giant kind of misspelling on the main sign, how it said like, it is flight.
You'll catch a comet in it is flight. It is flight. Comet in its flight.
So I'm guessing they took it down and they're gonna fix the misspelling error. But Travis Coaster put this on his Instagram. He said, the coolest thing I learned during my preview so far is the Family Care Center in the back near Potter has old concept art of Stardust Racers with the old name. So as you know, they had that original name and they had to switch it because of copyright. So it still says Starfall Racers on concept art in the park.
$40, they got a new little T-Rex toy. They do have some new little Lego sets. You got one of Bumpy. We have Little Eater. $27 for this new little plushie. In the first season when they're canoeing through the water, they go by these guys. We have a new store display here. It's like a little paleontologist bag with some brushes, you know, clear up the dirt from the bones. A little shovel, some gloves, just to promote the new little Lego set. You never know what you're gonna see here at Universal. It's a unicorn velociraptor. All right, over here at Snacks and Drinks, there's a new item. I'm not gonna get it, I'm pretty full. but it's a pizza dog. I feel like Tyler's got to try that. Nathan's hot dog, tomato sauce, pepperoni, mozzarella, baked in a house-made dough. So we're going into the Port of Entry Christmas shop. So they do have all the Christmas stuff here. It's just all the stuff from pretty much last year. The Earl stuff, the Grinch stuff. The Earl stuff is half off. Little beanie, little ornament. All right, this letter's to Mr. Potter. It was opened. What's inside? HHN Easter egg inside the envelope. Never go alone. We're gonna pop into the Epic Universe Preview Center now at Citywalk. $35 for a little fanny pack. $30 for this little kid shirt. Now it's got a cool effect where it's like the elevator level. When you turn a little bit, changes. $13 for a little keychain. It also moves. $55 for this little kid sweatshirt. $27 for this water bottle. $25 for a mug. $70 for the adult Ministry of Magic little sweatshirt. So now we're in front of the model. I'm gonna tell you one of the issues about Epic. So you come in right here. This is gonna be the little security checkpoint. X-ray scanners. About 10 feet in front of it is where you scan your tickets. Right there. The lines are gonna back up. It's gonna be insane. I think it's a major design flaw, but we'll see how it operates.
Okay, it's time to go back to the office. We got a lot to talk about. Okay, guys, we're back in the office. Now, before we talk about Back to the Future returning to a Universal Studios park, I want to show you guys off the Burning Blade Tavern sign that I got when I was at Epic. It has this really cool like bottle opener on the bottom, and it says libations that burn your inner monster. I thought they did a really good job with the Burning Blade collection. All right, so speaking about Epic Universe merchandise, so someone posted this on TikTok.
Done got kicked out the park.
They caught me stealing. They caught me stealing in this store. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they were shoplifting. This is during team member previews, so that means they got their team member friend or family fired for their shoplifting. Now let's talk about Universal Studios Great Britain. So we had the concept art, right, that was released, and it was officially announced that Universal Studios is coming, to the UK.
Europe will get its first Universal theme park after the British government secured a deal with the US media giant Comcast. The park will be based in Bedfordshire, and it's expected to create 28,000 jobs when it opens in 6 years. The resort will be based on many of Universal hit movies, including The Minions and Jurassic Park. Well, our employment correspondent Zoe Conway reports.
The sun nearly always shines. There's magic all around. Universal Orlando is one of the most popular resorts in the world. Now just imagine all the wizards, superheroes and monsters transported here to the site of a disused brickworks near Kempston in Bedfordshire. Comcast, Universal's owner, says the resort will bring a £50 billion boost to the economy and create 28,000 jobs.
Right, so this is it.
No wonder the Prime Minister looked pleased as he was given a tour of the plans by Comcast President Mike Kavanagh.
And you gradually work your way around the park to different lands, four different lands.
The government recently gave the go-ahead to the expansion of nearby Luton Airport and has promised to invest in local transport links.
We're just so pleased that the government are coming on board and they're doing the infrastructure, and some of the brightest and most fantastic people at Universal are working on these problems, and it's just going to be the best news that's happened to our town in a very long time.
It'll be another 6 years before the adventure can begin, and what Universal says will become the largest visitor attraction in the UK. Zoe Conway, BBC News.
Now, someone talked who was not supposed to talk. Like, as you know, the next 10 years of Universal is going to be awesome. There's so much planned. Now, this stuff was not supposed to be kind of leaked because they kind of like laid out everything that's coming to Universal Studios UK. So this is what the BBC article said. Okay, so BBC released this article. A source close to Universal UK project has told the BBC what fans can expect from the new park being built in Bedford. The IPs are going to be James Bond, Paddington, and Lord of the Rings among the brands set to appear at the park. BBC has learned rides and attractions related to Harry Potter are not expected to be included. Universal Destinations has claimed it's too early to know what attractions will be at the park. Universal aims to provide distinct attractions at each of its parks, with the Bedfordshire one set to feature unique attractions not found elsewhere. That other themed zones and rides at the park be inspired by Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, and Minions. The source insisted contracts have been signed and it would be unlikely things would change. At this point, it will be a little detail they tweak, like let's use a different shade of paint on that Lord of the Rings castle, they said. The locations can be seen on the map of what the site could look like, although specific details such as the Hill Valley Clock Tower from Back to the Future have been obscured. Rides have already been designed, with the majority planned as indoor attractions. Roller coasters based on Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Minions are among the few rides that are not undercover. There will be a stunt show based on 007, similar to the Bourne Stuntacular in Florida. Culture Secretary Lindsay Nandy told BBC Breakfast the theme park would be an opportunity to show off great British creations to the world. These are things like James Bond, Paddington Bear. These are things like Harry Potter. We've got so much to be proud of, she said. Notably, a Harry Potter themed area will not be part of the park as it is situated just a 40-minute drive from the Warner Brothers studio tour. The source told BBC that watertight exclusivity contracts made it difficult to include Hogwarts in the plans. Although it could be reconsidered alongside other such brands, Nintendo or Wicked, if the park were to expand in the future. Warner Brothers has the UK right to Harry Potter attractions. They tried to find a way around it, but couldn't. That could change in the years to come, though. I am truly excited to experience Hill Valley. When you're at Universal Studios Hollywood, you very rarely actually get to go through Courthouse Square. And now this will give a chance for Back to the Future fans to experience, Hill Valley whenever they want. So let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about these IPs coming to the new Universal Studios park? Will you be going? It's gonna be very drastically different than kind of what we have here at our Universal Studios. On that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
We love the family!
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Epic Universe and Universal Studios around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Do-wop, 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 do.
Hooterade?
Your turn!